In recent weeks, something has begun to spread quietly among Newcastle United supporters. It's not about the latest match, nor a last-minute transfer rumour. It's something far more intriguing. A detail revealed behind the scenes at St. James Park promises to change the course for one of the squad's most talked-about players. His name is back in the headlines, and the reason behind it has left many jaws on the floor. The atmosphere in Tyneside is full of curiosity and anticipation, and everyone wants to know what is really going on with Sandro Tonali. St. James Park seems more restless than ever. There's a different energy in the air, as if something significant is about to be revealed. Fans' eyes turn to a player who, since joining the club, has divided opinion, faced challenges, and now seems to be finding his way back to glory. But what is really happening behind the gates of the training ground? What decisions are being made behind the scenes, away from cameras and microphones? Before we continue, if you are a true Magpie supporter and want to stay on top of everything happening at Newcastle United, subscribe to the channel. Your subscription greatly helps to strengthen our community and ensures you don't miss any news, especially stories that the major outlets only reveal later. So hit the like button and turn on notifications to stay fully updated, because this story is going to surprise you. The past few months have been intense for Newcastle United. After a turbulent transfer window, Eddie Howe is trying to reorganize the squad and find stability in an increasingly unpredictable Premier League. The victory over Nottingham Forest offered some relief, but there is still a sense that something needs to change. Amid negotiations, contract renewals, and new plans, one issue emerged suddenly and took many by surprise. And this is where the story gains momentum. The name at the center of this movement is Sandro Tonali. Yes, him, the Italian midfielder who arrived in Tyneside with star status, faced a difficult suspension and has now become a key figure in the Magpies' midfield. According to exclusive information from Football Insider, Tonali may be about to make a decision that will define his future and the direction of Newcastle for the coming years. According to a report published on the 14th of October, Newcastle is preparing a contract renewal offer for Tonali, whose current deal runs until 2027. The club's intention is clear: to ensure the Italian remains at St. James Park for much longer. What's even more interesting is that, according to sources close to him, the player seems inclined to accept yes. After so many rumours about a potential return to Italy, Tonali is happy in the northeast of England and willing to continue his journey alongside the Magpies. However, this revelation did not come out of nowhere. Behind it lies a story of loyalty, resilience, and gratitude. When Tonali was suspended due to the betting scandal, many doubted his return to top-level football. It was a tough period, both emotionally and professionally. But Newcastle did not abandon him. The club stood by him, providing support, structure, and confidence. This seemingly simple gesture left a profound mark on the player. Former chief scout of Manchester United and Sunderland, Mick Brown, spoke to Football Insider about it. It's worth remembering that shortly after he arrived at Newcastle, that scandal came to light, and he had to deal with a lengthy suspension. The club helped him through all of that. Newcastle stood by him when he needed it most. Now he wants to give back. These words summarize what many within the club already knew. Tonali does not forget those who were with him in his toughest moments, and that is why, contrary to the rumors coming from Italy, the idea of a return to AC Milan or a move to Juventus no longer seems so appealing to the player. Of course, football is unpredictable, and tempting offers always appear. The former Everton CEO, Keith Wynses, recently told the same portal that it would be difficult for Tonali to turn down Juventus if a strong offer came in. But the current scenario seems different. There's a genuine connection between the player and the English club, something that goes beyond the pitch. By the way, if you've made it this far and are not yet subscribed to the channel, now is the perfect time to join our community. Here, you follow Newcastle in a different way with human stories, exclusive behind-the-scenes insights, and no-nonsense analysis. So subscribe now and help spread the love for the Magpies. Behind the scenes at St. James Park, the atmosphere is optimistic. Eddie Howe and the board believe a new proposal could finally seal Tonali's commitment to the project. Talks are expected to begin in the coming weeks, and there is confidence that the midfielder will give the green light. The club sees in the Italian not just a quality player, but a symbol of Newcastle's new era, an athlete representing resilience and a winning mentality. However, it's important to understand the context. The Premier League is more competitive than ever, and Newcastle is fighting to remain among the elite clubs, balancing sporting ambition with financial responsibility. Renewing with Tonali is not just a technical decision, it is also a clear message to the market. The Magpies project is solid and has a future. Internal sources state that the board wants to avoid repeating the chaos surrounding Alexander Isak and rumors of a potential move to Liverpool. The idea is to protect the core of the squad, Bruno Guimaraes, Trippier, and now Tonali, ensuring stability and continuity. After all, a winning team is built on trust and the permanence of its key players. But don't think this goes unnoticed in Italy. Both Milan and Juventus continue to monitor the situation. The Italian press, especially Gazzetta dello Sport and Corriere dello Sport, continues to speculate about a potential return of Tonali to Serie A. Some say the player misses home. Others believe he is more mature and adapted to life in the north of England, and now sees Newcastle as a new home. In recent interviews, people close to the player confirmed that he feels valued and welcomed. Newcastle believed in him when few would. That left a mark on Tonali. He wants to give that affection back on the pitch, a source told Football Insider. And indeed, his performances this season prove it. More confident, intense, and with a refined reading of the game, the number 8 has been a key figure in Eddie Howe's system. In Tyneside, Tonali's name now echoes with respect. In the stands, chants mention him again, and fans feel he has regained the joy of playing. Every touch, every precise recovery demonstrates that the Italian is determined to rewrite his story with Newcastle, and this time, without any controversy. If you want to continue following this journey and other exciting stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here we bring the voice of the fans, the club's news, and behind-the-scenes insights that no one else shows. Your support makes all the difference in helping us grow together as a community. As negotiations progress, Newcastle is preparing a solid proposal which includes a salary increase and performance bonuses. The aim is not just to keep him, but to show the club's trust in him as a central piece of their long-term project. The feeling is mutual. Tonali wants stability. Newcastle wants commitment.